At the end of last fall, I had a visit from my friend Beatrice from France, and we decided to go down to the Baja Desert. And it was beautiful to see all those wonderful cacti, the wonderful flora from the desert, so intact and alive and beautiful. Beautiful granite stones. We went to a place called Catavina. There's many granite stones, granite sand, beautiful large cedios, cactus, and beautiful rocks, and a local species of palm, the blue palm. It was a wonderful trip. Around that time, my sister was giving birth to my second little nephew, Oscar, whom everyone says looks a lot like me. Anyway, so he's doing great. He's extremely strong and big. Then the rains have been coming. The storms come from the Pacific, and then from the mountains we get all the water coming down the streams, and they sometimes overflow, but not this year. They came close, but not quite. I've been spending a lot of time with my beautiful Ayurvedic uh, practitioner friend Connie Mardon, who's my therapist since last October. I've been taking many mixes of herbs for anything from blood cleansing to brain irrigation, mental clarity, mixes for brushing my teeth, for
Have my paparazzi.
just diet things. We pick stinging nettle and we dry it. We use it in apple cider vinegar. We pick white sage. We hang out at her house on the beach. She uses a lot of Indian spices. It's just a very pleasant friendship. Very lucky to have Connie. She's a wonderful yoga teacher and a wonderful friend as well. Now, a lot of spring like days have been coming after the rains, and it's just the ideal season to work on the garden for next year. And I just feel like my garden is getting better and better every single year I'm here. There's so many flowers now. And during the winter, there's so much to celebrate. We have so many lemon trees and orange trees at the ranch, and I have so much aloe vera, and I've been using it to make aloe vera juice in my kitchen. It's just wonderful to drink this stuff that has all these amino acids, almost all of them, all the known amino acids, and I blend it with purified water and just fillet the pulp and throw it in, and it's wonderful for your tissues, for your all the tissues lining every organ, the eyes, your skin, all the organs in the human body. It's just wonderful. I keep it in the fridge. It keeps well for about a week. It's wonderful. I drink a lot of it. I'm going to make more tomorrow. So all the citrus are also good for flavoring that juice. And I give them to my friends. I give Connie a lot of lemons, and I also have a lot of Swiss chard that we're eating constantly. I mean, 20 plants or so. Beautiful lettuce, beautiful spinach during the winter. And of course, I decided to embark on a lot more organic vegetable growing than ever. And so, it's been the time for completely redoing my garden and replanting trees on the periphery. And I've had help from Oscar in creating this beautiful semicircular garden that I'm already planting with tomato plants and beets and spinach. I'm making beautiful trellises from branches from the willows in the riverbed. I go out and I find, every other branch here and there, and I prune them and I clean them and I take them up to my garden, and I use little pieces of wire and create these beautiful trellises that I'm really enjoying and I find very artistic. This month of February early, I had this new volunteer for the first time. A volunteer in my garden. He came from Guadalajara. He was a really, really nice young guy of 25 or so, 28 years old. Very pleasant. He's worked in a bunch of permacultural projects. He, took a backpack and went to South America, and he's helped me. He helped me here for a couple of days, and it was just wonderful to have a drop-in volunteer for the first time. Such a pleasant guy, so serene, so mature for his years. And so that was really nice. And I'm using the willow trees for many other things, like making the beautiful palapa ceiling for my porch with all the wonderful palm leaves that I picked all over the ranch and cleaned myself one morning about a month ago. And I already used those. Now, the big piece of news is the fact that my piano that I purchased finally came. And ever since then, I've been just crazy practicing hours every day.
Diego, hello. You're going to tune my piano to my electric piano, to my Kurzweil. How wonderful. So I'll be able to combine both. Thank you so much for coming. Okay.
And while I practice away, there's beautiful flowers out in the garden. The light is getting more and more beautiful and bright. Now the new garden, all those beautiful raised beds that I have now, all that increased area for production of organic vegetables requires that I just germinate all sorts of seeds in my green room. And so I installed all these shelves, and I've been just germinating tons of seeds for broccoli, for Brussels sprouts, for basil, for tomatoes, for poblano peppers, for bell peppers, for sunflowers, zinnia flowers, just everything I can get my hands on as far as seeds. And then my friend Don Hooligan is sending me some seeds as well, and he already sent them, which is great. I heard them. I'm about to get them from LA, from my sister's house. There's bees all over the place. The garden is just more glorious and more pleasant and more nicely structured than ever. And I have all these wonderful expectations of a happier summer than ever. And there's so much that I can tell you about. So much. But it's impossible in just one single video. I guess I've been slacking off, and I should be making a lot more videos, on how I'm mixing my soil, what the soil is actually like here and how I'm trying to improve it, how I'm going to make it. That's an important subject. And also seed collecting, ordering seeds, getting heirloom seeds, and just overall, there's so much that goes into developing your vision, going through with it, finding your inspirations, finding your ideas, and proceeding to develop them for the betterment of the culture around us, because it is really badly needed given the present state of things. And so, and not to mention friends, my beautiful friends, and the rest of life, all the wonderful things there are in there. There's so much that I could share with you. But for the moment, this is it. And I dedicate this video very lovingly to my friend Josh in Canada. Hi, Josh. This one's for you, amigo. Bye bye. Everyone, stay well. Work on your health, work on your diet, work on your garden. Bye bye.